So this is the intro to a video that's 7 years old called Humor. I actually skipped a couple. I skipped one on diet because I'm interviewing a guy, and I don't know. I don't want to get into why I skipped that, but I skipped it. And I skipped another one that's like an hour long because I'm not going to do that to anyone here, where I talked about morals and values at FIU for one of the clubs there had invited me to speak about it a lot of years ago. If you want to see either of those, just go to the YouTube channel. I don't even know how to find it. Like, if I wasn't signed it, I mean, my name's William Berry, and it's on YouTube, right? So, and it's psychology, maybe. Try some keywords. You'll figure it out. You're better at this than I am, probably, most of you. Anyhow, so I skipped those two. The next one in line was humor. And that one's been butchered because when I originally made it, I had Louis C.K. clips in it, and they had to be removed because if you read the comments, they actually took the video down because of the clips and copyright infringement. There had been a complaint filed by his team. I don't know what that means. I guess people just search for Louis C.K. clips and then make me take them down. So I had to delete those, and then the video was weird, so now I had to make a copy and whatever. Hopefully it all comes out okay, but it's not nearly as funny. Maybe you find it funny. Probably not. But it just talks about humor and psychology. I hope you like it, and thanks. So it's been almost 2 months, maybe 2 months by the time I publish this, since my last video, where I kind of said at the end that I would talk about humor. So for all of you out there that have been, oh my God, when is Barry going to make another video? He said it would be soon, and it's been almost 2 months. Oh my God. My humble apologies. Okay, it's been a busy end of the semester, and quite frankly, there were times I just didn't feel like talking about humor. And I still don't know what I'm going to say. I think some of the idea for this video came out of the last one on diet. Dr. Sandoval and I were cracking up. And also, I wrote an article back in February called The Joke's on Who. So I think, the idea for the video also came out of that. But it's a lot of pressure to talk about humor. I remember one time I attended a seminar out in Fort Myers on addiction treatment, a lot of different seminars during the course of the day, and I was presenting actually on anger management and the substance abuser. But one of the other presenters was doing his on humor, and it pretty much fell flat because when you try to talk about humor and the benefits of humor and so on and so forth, it's not that funny. We have to get serious and talk about humor. So it just doesn't work. I thought about just putting Louis C.K. Clips in just to kind of make you laugh and be like, okay, this is the benefit. Laughing is healthier, smiling is healthier. It creates chemical releases in the brain that make you feel better. I've actually read articles that say if you fake smiling, like if you actually just walk around with a smile, you will actually eventually feel better just from doing that. I use a lot of humor in my classes to try and keep people from falling asleep mostly when lecturing, and I use a lot in therapy. In the article, one of the things I discussed was whether there's truth in every joke or not. And I don't believe that. You can believe what you want, but I don't believe there's truth. I think sometimes I just have an outrageous thought and I say it. Freud had thought that all humor was related to either sex or aggression. The article talks about that. It talks about some sexually fixated people just make sex jokes all the time, and it's ridiculous, and it kind of makes them look like they're perverted a little bit. So if you're watching this and all you ever do is make sex jokes, maybe you want to take a look at that. But aggression, sarcasm can be considered aggression, and I talk about that in the article. Abraham Maslow, the theorist who came up with the idea of self-actualization and the hierarchy of needs leading to self-actualization, actually believed that humor should never belittle another person or make them feel less than in any way. or it wasn't effective humor. It wasn't the type of humor that self-actualized people use. I am far from self-actualization by that measure. People pick on me all the time. My kids pick on me. Everyone makes fun of me, and I think that's okay. I don't see it as aggression or anger or that they don't like me. In fact, if I don't like someone, I won't joke with them. People that I joke with, I actually have genuine caring feelings for. The point of this is that humor is extremely beneficial, and it can be aggressive at times. Some people do use it, especially passive aggressively. I don't see humor as nearly as detrimental as I see it as beneficial. At the end of the article I wrote called "The Joke's on Who," I talk about how beneficial humor is. And I think humor can really connect people. And I think humor is essential to making this life a happier life. And that is the goal of most of what I talk about. That's really all I have to say. Hopefully you enjoyed the clips that I hopefully put in from Louis C.K. And sorry for the delay. And it might be another 2 months before I make another one because I don't even have any ideas right now. Thanks.